Hey y'all, Farmer Dre back at us another beautiful day here on the farm. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. So today I am seeding watermelon and cantaloupe for our field. It's right there, right behind the strawberries, way yonder. I don't know if you guys can see that blue thing down there. But I got about 2 acres of empty land there where it was a brush pile, and then I burnt them, cleaned it up. I just cleaned it up, and now I'm planting watermelon and cantaloupe. So I'll be planting about 1 acre of each. So I'm gonna go ahead and start seeding them, get them ready to go. About middle of May, go ahead and transplant them out in the field. So I got all these trays from the strawberries, and this is what I'm gonna use. They're solid 50 cell count trays. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pile of these inside the greenhouse there, fill them up, start seeding. All right, so since I am using old trays, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them up nicely. Just double rinse them. They have a little bit of mess in them, not too bad. So I know some people clean them with chlorine and whatnot. For me, I'm just gonna rinse them off and that's it. So I'm getting the solid trays from underneath, putting this right here, bringing it right here, just like that. Just filling up with the potting mix. I'm gonna go ahead and fill them all up first and then start seeding. Farmers markets are starting this week, so I'm gonna have to go to farmers market later on this afternoon, and then of course tomorrow morning, just like that. Set them right here, on to the next one. Fast, easy, not too complicated. Can't beat it. I need to eventually, we're not at the stage yet. We don't do too many potted plants where we can buy a commercial potter, but maybe 10 years from now. Hand planting or hand potting sounds pretty good whenever you look at the price of those machines. And unless you buy one used, it doesn't make sense to buy a new one. Whenever I do pot my tomatoes early on, I do buy a special potting mix. It's a germination mix. I already ran out of that, but for these, they do go in a bigger cell. So these are 50 cell count trays. Whenever I shot my tomatoes, are in 128, so all these bigger clumps of dirt and stuff and soil aren't very good. But since we are planting in a bigger tray here, it really doesn't matter. But if you are using a much smaller tray, like just if you're doing 128s or anything greater than that, I know they make like 256s or even a 512, you can't use this stuff because it's too coarse and your seeds won't fit inside the holes. But since we're just doing 50 cells, this general potting mix here does pretty good. And we buy it in these big they call them bundles, but this BM1, just a generic potting mix here, so not too bad. So this is the easy part right here, filling up the trays. Seeding is what's going to take the longest. Then of course I've got my germination pallet there with the tarp over. I'm going to throw the tarp on them, leave them about 80 degrees for a couple days until they start popping out of the ground, and then I will take the tarp off. Even though it's nice and warm in here in the greenhouse for now, get them up to those temperatures consistently. This is when you get your better germination rates. So I think I'm going to do 1,000 cantaloupe and 1,000 watermelon, I believe. So I'm going to need, there's 50 of these, 50 trays, 50 seeds per tray. Then I'm going to need 20, I believe. Yep, 20 of these things for the cantaloupe and 20 of them for the watermelon. So 40 trays, that's quite a bit. But it's all right, one tray at a time. Alrighty, so I went ahead and started, and I don't know what I was thinking earlier, but I'm gonna try to plant half of them now, and then about a month later plant the other half, so we could get 2 succession plantings. So I'm only doing 500 cantaloupe and 500 watermelon right now. So I planted the Aphrodites, now I'm planting the Athenas. These all came from Morgan County seeds, so pour all these right here. So Athenas are a smaller melon, super good flavor though, so just put 1 per cell here, and that's it. Simple as that. 1 seed. This is what takes the longest. We don't have a vacuum seeder. We just do a few thousand seeds a year. Not if we would do it a few 100,000, then we would need one. But since we don't do that many, you know, this does pretty good. Alrighty, y'all, so just like that, I got 1,000 seeds planted. Like I said, we're gonna do half now, wait another month or so we can have 2 different plantings. If we plant all at once, there's no way we could sell that many cantaloupe and watermelon all in 2 to 3 weeks, and they start ripening. So it's better off to do succession planting, so that, you know, whenever you do have them, be able to get varieties that I planted of watermelon are some sugar babies and some Jade Star. And the reason I planted those are both seeded varieties. I wasn't quite ready to jump into seedless varieties. If it goes well this year with watermelon and we're able to sell them, then I'm gonna go and jump into that investment of growing the seedless watermelon. But for now, I've just planted 600 seeded, so no, 300 seeded watermelon. See how they work, but the rest are just cantaloupe. So on the cantaloupe, I have Athena and Aphrodite, and those seem to work well. And I talked to other growers and other people in this area that do grow watermelon and cantaloupe, and that's the varieties that they grow the cantaloupe there. And I hope it works out well, hope the germination's well, and then we'll get everything ready and plant them out in the field under plastic and drip tape. So this is them right here. So it's raining outside right now, so I'm gonna continue working in here. I gotta get ready for a farmer's market. We still gotta leave about 2 hours or so, but we're taking flowers and plants and whatnot, and it's gonna take us a while to get loaded up and everything, so I'm gonna start doing that. But this is gonna be pretty much it for today. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe and go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. Y'all have a good day, and we will see you next time.